My name is Claudette Tardif, and I'm pleased to represent, as a Senator, the province of Alberta. Before being appointed to the Senate in 2005, I was involved in the field of post-secondary education as a university professor, researcher, dean, and vice president of external relations of the University of Alberta. Education is a subject and a field for which I have a lot of passion. It represents my life's work, and I really do believe strongly in the important role that education plays for our individual citizens, but also for our society. I truly believe that we have to provide support for education at the governmental level, whether it be at the kindergarten level or at the post-secondary level. Throughout the kindergarten to the post-secondary continuum, we must assure that we have a strong educational system in our country. Education is very important for the productivity of our society, and as a government, we need, and as parliamentarians, we have to rest assured that we have put forward the best support for all citizens to have a quality education here in Canada. And in my work as a senator, whether it be through inquiries, through questions, through motions, I want to assure that we hold the government accountable for the actions and the policies it puts forward to assure that all citizens will have access to a quality education. I also believe firmly in the role of research. Research is an important tool, is an important means by which as a society we can support innovation and we can better contribute to the productivity of our nation. And we must provide that support to our universities and to our researchers to assure that they will remain in Canada and do that important work that leads to world-famous experiments. Linguistic duality and cultural diversity are distinctive traits of our Canadian society and contribute to our Canadian identity and how we see ourselves. My work in supporting official language communities and the promotion of our linguistic duality and of our Official Languages Act is something that I've been involved with throughout my entire life, working with the Francophone community in Alberta and with Francophone communities in Western Canada as well as across Canada at a national level. I know how important it is that we work towards the respect of the Official Languages Act in Canada. This year we are celebrating the 40th year of the Official Languages Act, and though much progress has been done, we need to be vigilant to assure that the Official Languages Act is implemented and that it is done so in a manner that creates equity and justice for all Canadians across Canada. Certainly through my work in the Senate, it is something that I have always championed since I'm here and that I continue to do so. The whole area of human rights is another area of interest of mine. I've had the opportunity in my work as a senator to champion different causes. I have known the work of Little Warriors, a not-for-profit organization that is committed to eradicating child sexual abuse. That is such a terrible vice in our society, and we need to work towards the elimination of such evil in our society, and I'm pleased to champion those causes in my work here in the Senate, as well the question of violence against women. The question of racism and discrimination is another area that I always fight against. As our society becomes more and more globalized and as we bring in more and more immigrants from different parts of the country, it is important that they be fully integrated into our society. And we must assure ourselves that we are eliminating racism and discrimination and that we work to better integrate the people that we bring into Canada. I have the pleasure of being the honorary president for the Caravan Against Tolerance Caravan Against Racism and Discrimination. And so I see that in my work in my community, in my province, can also carry over in my work as a senator, and I'm pleased to champion and to speak for those causes. My responsibilities as deputy leader include the preparation of daily question period, as well as choosing the critics for the government bills and the private members' bills that will be coming forward before the Senate. It means that I will be meeting with my counterpart every day to negotiate the daily business and to assure that there is a smooth functioning. Obviously, this will be communicated to the senators on the Liberal side and to assure that all senators are aware of what will be happening that day. I really enjoy my work as a deputy leader. I would say that the only drawback would be that I'm able to be less present for public events in my region and in my community because I am here every day attending to the daily business of the Senate. But it is certainly a real opportunity and a real privilege.